aka Lady D, enjoying a little vacation time. Thought I'd chime in with you guys. I'm talking kind of low. I got people on the side of me, and they're ear hustling. But I'm just trying to drop you a few. But what I've noticed vacationing when you're around a crowd of people is when enough is enough. Okay, let me lay across this bed a little bit. Okay, so people come on vacations together, right? Excuse the glare. I got glare behind me. They come on vacations together, and they mean well. I'm not comfortable like that. Let me turn around. Okay. So they mean well. They care about each other, and they're trying to have a good time, but it's this drama. It's this tension. Why did I bring you? I should have left your butt at home kind of vibe. And what I want to know is, um, how do you fix that? How do you fix when you have someone that you love, but you cannot travel with them? Because when you travel with them, it seems to always be an issue. Either they're being jealous about who's trying to get at you or who you looking at from the side eye. I mean, we all human. We look. You just don't want to do it disrespectfully. And you can't stop someone that's into who you're into for being into them, okay? You just can't you can't help that. You guys got to excuse me. I've been up since early this morning. Stayed up late last night. Went to an excursion in Mexico, and that was about 4 hours long, but we did a lot of touristy stuff, chocolate and rum and just, tequila and, a little something to eat. And it was a nice little shopping. So it was something to do. But anyway, I'm tired. Girl tired. And I still got to keep going because got to get ready for dinner in a minute. And there's a show tonight, Kim. And so I'm definitely going to be in the house for that. And then after that, I believe something else going on. I think it's some kind of bachelorette kind of game show, whatever. I think I may want to just check it out. Just check it out, okay? So, but anyway, you have those that's kind of stiff. They kind of going through their thing as a couple. And then you have those who just cannot hold their alcohol well. They get a little tipsy and they want to get loud and rude, disrespectful, and it's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look at all, but it's not a good look for a woman, especially, to be acting that way. Not to say that men are okay with acting that way, but for some reason it seems to be more understood with a man being sloppy drunk than a woman. Help me understand that, but that's what they say. But anyway, you see these couples out, and they paid all this money for this extravagant vacation, pampering themselves, wanting to have a good time, do something wonderful, and then they spend the whole time just stiff with one another, upset because of the stupidest things. You wouldn't get up when I wanted to go. You wouldn't go to this show I wanted to go to. You was looking over there under your sunshades at Big Bertha's big booty. Well, Big Bertha is swinging her booty down the walkway, and only a blind man can't see that. So it's just, come on now. If you can't travel together, don't travel together. Now, there are certain things that a man and a woman freely, comfortably do when they go out with their girls or they go out with their dudes. You know, they may talk a little smack. They may girl watch, man watch. They may lightweight appreciate the flirts and the conversations, but that's it. That's it. They let it be known I'm taken. Thank you, I'm flattered, but I got somebody. But they do what they do with who they're out with. Girl, you taking a trip, you doing things like that. It should be all in on one another. The focus should be one another. It shouldn't be all that outside disturbance. It shouldn't be, some people are still trying to get with other people when they somewhere with who they with. Let me explain that. If you came on a cruise with your girl, but it's somebody on there you've been trying to get at for a long time, and they happen to be there too, you gonna be hollering at them on the under. Let it be known that you still got this eye for them, but you're there with your girl. You're there with your girl. So to say hi and bye, what's up, that's one thing, but you're there with your girl. So focus on that. Focus on having a good time with your girl. And I think that's where a lot of people fall short. They want to still be pimp daddy or still be, you know, I don't know what you call the women, still be pimp at Marlita, whatever you want to call her. But you when you with somebody, you with somebody, and you should respect that. You should respect your time with them, their space. Now, I'm not saying that people in general should never argue or have differences. You're going to argue and have differences, but it's a right time and right place to kind of keep that going. Usually conversation, communicating what it is that upsets you, a person respects that. You guys try to fix that and move on from that. That's what you do. Let me tell y'all something in the midst of this. Now, I'm not tipsy. I'm just feeling good. But my cousin turned me on to these chocolate margaritas and, martinis. Chocolate martinis. And they put this little drizzle chocolate in there and whatever they do. But I'm going to tell you, they good. I'm not really a martini person. When I drink sociably, but these are really good. They actually are good, and they do the job. They make you feel all right. And that's all I want to do is feel all right. I don't want to be strung out, drunk, laid up somewhere feeling ugh like that. That's not why I drink. I drink sociably just to feel all right. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Communication. Communicating about what's going on, why are you having this issue, whatever, and move forward with it. You've come thousands and thousands of miles to enjoy one another, to take a vacation with each other. And see, that's why a lot of people don't even like traveling with their significant others. Sometimes they just shut down traveling at all because the person they're with get mad that they are traveling without them, but then they don't get along and can't travel with each other anyway. Because when they do, they just don't have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that. I don't get that. What is the problem? So when I see couples kind of distant, fussing, having a little situation and they on a vacation, it disturbs me. It bothers me. But who am I to get in the middle of that? They grown. They doing their thing. Ain't nobody getting hurt or anything like that. But it's like, come on, you guys. You're on a vacation. Quit tripping. Because he looked over at the girl is looking at him across the bar, and he looked at her for a minute, and now your whole vacation is ruined. Handle your business. That's what you need to do. Handle your business so that it's about you and him. He needs to be handling his business so it's about you and her. And that's it, and that's all. We grown. You only live once. You try to share these special moments with someone that you can. Have a good time and forget all the drama. When the drama come into place, they loud talking you, they cursing you, they letting everybody know your business. Everybody know your business. So you don't even want to be around folks. You like, oh Lord, this is just getting to be a too much. And it's embarrassing. It's extremely embarrassing. for somebody to put you on Front Street. If I got a problem with somebody that I'm out with or see out and we kick it, and I got a problem about a certain way that they did me disrespectfully or whatever, then I'm going to make sure we talk about that. But it's going to be me and them talking, usually behind closed doors when we're away from everybody else. Everybody don't need to know your business. Everybody don't need to know you're pissed. They don't need to know what you're pissed about. They don't need to see you disrespecting them. They don't need to see them disrespecting you. That's one of my pet peeves in a relationship is when one or the other disrespects the other and people are all in it to high and by would get in pre-trouble. Yeah, that's right, chill. Um, Insecurities do. And definitely if you got these insecurities already and you go on these vacation and trips with one another, and even to say hi and bye to somebody that you know, because we all, I mean, as you get older, you have had history, you have had a life, you know people, right? So you're gonna run into folks. I remember somebody I was dating some years ago. I would run into friends I hadn't seen, and I'm a social butterfly and I do what I do, and a lot of people follow what I do and this and that. So when I run into some folks that definitely if I got history with and know, I'm gonna, the natural thing is to give a hug. Just, hey, what's up? How you doing? And I'm not talking about a lingering, let me feel all on your back and your booty hug. I'm talking about just a, hey, what's up? But that person did not want me hugging anybody of the opposite sex. I can hug a woman all day long, but when it came to hugging a man, we would get into some really serious issues behind that. And I would be lightweight embarrassed because of how they would act when that was done. And when I would run into people that I knew, I was like, well, damn, do I hug them? I know I gotta speak, but do I? I don't want to cause problems with who I'm with, and I always had to go through this mind-boggling, what should I do thing, and it was just very, very, very uncomfortable. Now they definitely had some insecurities about themselves, the person that I was with, so that's probably why um they did that. But I just, man, I if they hugged a friend they hadn't seen in a while, I definitely would not trip on that. Now I would trip on it if I saw him rubbing down her spine with his hands and feeling on her booty or something. I'm like, dude, all that? Really? And I'm right here, you disrespect. I mean, I would, that there would be like crossing, okay? This Wi-Fi is tripping, y'all. So if I go in and out, that's what's happening. I'm in the midst of waves on this boat, so sometimes I'm dipping in and out. But you got history and everything, and yeah, it is. It's very awkward, chill, when you run into past life while with your current life. Very true. That's very good how you put that, because we all have past lives. We all have, I mean, we could probably write a memoir, a book, something about our journey. We have had our relationships. We've had our pros and our cons. We've had things that worked out for a while, a season and a reason, and then it didn't anymore. We've had things that just didn't work out. We've had relationships from hell. We've had dates from hell. And we've had wonderful relationships and dates, and for some reason, just didn't work out, right? So, you know, when you run into certain individuals, it's not like I want to bone her or I want to get back with him or whatever, it's a history. It's a remembrance. It's a respect thing. I used to be with this person. I used to care for him. Or maybe we went to school together. We went to the prom together or whatever. But it's, hey, what's up? And always respectfully respect the person that you with. Quick to just not want you to do the touchy feely. They don't want you hugging. They don't want no kiss on the cheek. They don't want no friendly hug. And I'm not talking about the bodies touching. I'm talking about butt sticked out and just hugging. This, what's up? You know, like a woman and a man. What's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? Um, but some have a problem with that. I say if you have past friends that's truly friends and you are in a relationship, perhaps you may be married, perhaps you're dating, perhaps you are in a exclusive relationship, always keep it respectful. If they don't understand that you have known people before them, had people, friends before them, if they don't understand that something is wrong, especially at a seasoned stage of your life. Now, you don't need to be going out on dates with that person. You don't need to be they calling you every day, you calling them every day, and all that kind of stuff. But if you run into each other, or I don't know, maybe they will call you every now and again. I don't know. That's another topic for another day. Should your ex be able to call you and speak to you sometime on a friendship basis just to see how you and the kids are doing? Perhaps they want to call and tell you you're special like that. You connected to those family members in a way that they felt like you should know. So you're with someone new and they are judging the fact that you have this friend that you used to be with. And mind you, some men, I'm not going to say all men, but some men are really, they are really I would say strong with their opinion of if it's somebody you used to sleep with. If this guy you used to sleep with, you're now friends with, and they want to call you and y'all be talking, and I know you be telling him about when me and you having issues because we've been having issues lately. All of a sudden, this ex is calling me. Girl, better ask somebody. Ain't no man comfortable with that. Because why? Because men know men. And the first thing he's going to say is that I know I'm a man. I know how men roll. He wants some boo boo. He trying to get you back. He want to see if he can tap that again. And you falling for it. And she's like, well, no, it's not like that. We're really friends. And that's all we are. That's all we're going to be. You know, he was special. He respects the fact that I have you now, John. I have you now. And trust me, John is just a made up name I made. I ain't got no John in my life with this kind of situation. But, and I'm not even talking about me per se, I'm talking in general. But the thing is, I was just making a point. You know, the tap, what you say, chill? A tap or two won't hurt. A tap how? What do you mean a tap? Tap on the boo boo? When you hug? Or a tap, 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 tap doing the clap? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? So, yeah, so, you know, you have to keep that stuff respectful. But when the drama comes, I'm talking take a trip, a vacation, you seeing people walking around all stuffed up and stiff, and they afraid to look at anybody. They keep on their sunglasses, because you know why folks keep on their sunglasses, right? When there's a lot of action around, because then you can't really tell where their eyes is rolling. That's true. You don't know where their eyes are. They got on their sunglasses. They could be looking like this. They could be looking like that. They could be looking up there. They could be looking down. You don't know. They head looking straight ahead. You can keep your head straight ahead on the tilt, just like this, and your eyes can be moving all over the place. Okay, that's for men and women. I thought I should share that. So, thing is, keep it respectful. Keep the drama at home. If you cannot travel together, miserable. You making it miserable for that other person. I can't stand nobody to try to make my vacation miserable. I work too hard. And when I can get away, have invested money and time and focus into taking a nice vacation, that is what I want to do. Stir up some drama, but want to go alone, you just need to stay. I ain't trying to have open and folks looking at me like, excuse me, folks looking at me like, now why is she with that fella? She just so sweet, just a sweet girl. Just seemed to be so sweet and bubbly, and just she with him, and he just so disrespectful. Folks, whole conversation about you over in the corner. For real. I don't like that. I don't get down like that. So anyway, I just wanted to chat with y'all. It is where I'm at. We left Cozumel, Mexico. Um, we left maybe about 3 hours ago, and on our way to Jamaica, I believe, where we supposed to be tomorrow. We were at Cozumel, and so I'm looking. I think we're gonna be. If we're not gonna be in Jamaica tomorrow, we definitely gonna be in Jamaica Thursday and Friday. I know that. So tomorrow just may be some little relaxation time on the water, vacation. Massage times, whatever it is. Staying away from the drama time. Watching other people with drama, because I sure didn't bring no sand to the beach. Okay. But anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to tap in, let you know that like I said, I'm gonna be a little MIA. It depends on signal. It depends on what's going on. Today, I'm surprised I was able to even touch bases with you, because I went on like a 4-hour tour, bus group tour in Cozumel, Mexico today. That kept me extremely busy. And by the time, and yeah, no, boo boo. A tap or two. You still didn't answer me with what a tap is. What kind of tap? Tap, 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 tap. What kind of tap? But, yeah, both parties do be looking. You right. I'm gonna just put it all on the men, because women be looking too. But it's one thing to get a brief look instead of trying to ruin your doggone vacation and argue and be people can tell that you guys are having a bad one, because it's written all over your face. It's just written all over your body language, your face. Y'all ain't looking at each other. You ain't talking. You ain't reaching out and touching. You ain't doing nothing. You just existing right next to each other. You just a seat filler. That's all you is. But anyway, it's gonna get better. But I appreciate. So I hope that this has reached home to somebody with some of this conversation here. And I'm going to try to reach out with you guys tomorrow. I want you to stay safe. I will be doing the Donna Smith Show Table Talk perhaps on Monday evening. I will be giving a shout out and reminding you guys if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, because it depends on if my flight is delayed and all this drama it takes to get back home. I'm already getting back as scheduled late night on Sunday. So if it goes into Monday morning, I may have to do that show on Tuesday, because I'm going to be straight up jet lagged and pissed. Okay? Because these airlines, I'm just going to say this real quick, they tripping. They tripping. We on the plane, ready to go. Sitting up there, everybody, your luggage is on there. It's late night, a red eye flight. Everybody sitting up there getting all strapped in, just ready to go. We just sitting. We just sitting. We just sitting. Then all of a sudden, 15, 20 minutes later, there's an announcement from the pilot that there's some technical difficulties on the aircraft. The mechanics had to come and they determined that we need to get on another plane. Which I must say, I thank God that they ended up having to wait another 15, 20 minutes, get us all off of that plane, take us to another gate. Then we had to wait on the next plane to come in, which was going to be another 15, 20 minutes. Then they had to get our luggage off of this plane, put it on that plane. When they got the bags off of that plane with the passengers that came off, they had to clean up the plane. Man, my flight was like 2.5 hours delayed. When I tell you I was frustrated and pissed, because first of all, I was having anxiety, because what I need to do moving forward is come to the pre-cruise a day or two ahead, so I'm already here. But it's something about getting to Florida, just, FYI, you never know what you going. Usually the red eye late flight get you there in the morning and it's all good, but you have to account for these airlines. Even though they've raised the prices, they're having more and more delays and issues. And one guy told me he had been bounced around from airport to airport coming from LA trying to get to Florida. They didn't send him to three different places. Finally, he ended up in San Francisco, had been there since 9 in the morning, and was getting on a red eye flight to get to Florida. It just don't make no sense. He was frustrated. He was about to catch a case. Because if we didn't get in this, and he was on a plane that we had to get off and get on the next one, and talking loud like he was about to set a bomb up in there. I was like, oh my God. And I had almost took me a little muscle relaxer because I was having some little back issues, being uncomfortable in the seat. Had I, it would just would have been all bad. So anyway, I had to share that. By the grace of God, I made it here safely, and hopefully, I'll be getting a straight shot back home. Last year, when I did this, I ended up staying 16 hours or more in the airport with two canceled flights, and got home the next day actually. So I'm praying that I don't have that kind of issue. So anyway, peace and love to you all. I'll keep you informed about my journey and check in with you. Look forward to hearing from me tomorrow. If not, I'll be sure to get back on here Thursday. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks for joining in.